So, you want to be my pig, do you? You sure about that? How many times have you messaged me now? Maybe about 7 or 8? You think you're in control of this thing, don't you? You've been thinking about it for a while, and you think you can stop any time, don't you? You think you're playing, you think you're teasing me. You think you're going to make me want you. You want me to say you're my best pig, the one I'll give all my time and attention to. You really think you're in control, don't you? Piggy, you don't know what the hell you're dealing with. Yeah, sure, you say you're just getting into this. You've been thinking about it for a while. You just want someone to talk to. Someone to talk you into it, to seduce you into it. Maybe you've put on a couple of pounds without even trying. Maybe you've been getting in a little extra snacking here and there. Maybe an extra breakfast at work. Maybe stopping off at the shop on your way home. Little innocent things that no one would even notice. You're even still lying to yourself, aren't you? Well, let me tell you something, little piggy. Pretty soon you're going to start giving in to every single pleasurable thought you've ever had. You'll start to give in to all your cravings for junk food and sugar and start eating whatever you happen to be craving with no consideration for whether it's good for you or not. You'll do it to try and impress me and because you love the feeling it gives you. But of course you can stop any time. Of course you can, Piggy. At first you might feel a little guilty because you'll be amazed just how much one person can eat when they lose all their inhibitions. You'll start to order extra large portions of everything because you're still trying to impress me, telling me you're my greediest pig. Of course, I'll be in your head giving you permission to be as greedy as possible. An extra slice here and there, snacks in between meals, hidden eating that you try and hide from your friends and family. Before long, you'll start to wonder how it's possible that you can eat a whole large pizza for just an evening snack without even thinking about it, barely remembering the first slice before you notice it's all gone. And yet you're still not satisfied. You're still hungry. And you start getting excited as you carry on eating. And you start to notice how big and extended your belly has started to grow. This gets you so excited as you start to rub yourself, playing with the fleshy excess skin and having to undo your trousers that are now digging in painfully to your waistband. But your appetite has still not been satisfied. You don't care that you've just finished a whole pizza because you just want more. But it's still okay. You'd never let yourself get really big and out of control, would you? You'd never be like the really fat ones, the ones that can't move, the ones that can't breathe, the ones that can't reach their little penises anymore because they've gotten so fat. You're never going to be like that, are you? You can stop any time. So you carry on. At first, it's just the odd evening after work where you treat yourself to a big meal and turn on a movie to wind down. Then it starts to be your entire weekend that's taken up with stuffing yourself into a coma. And why not? It's your downtime after all. Yeah. It's only on Sunday night you realise your fridge is empty and your kitchen is full of empty boxes of fast food containers. Then you realise things have gone further than you ever thought. Now you can't stop the thoughts of food that keep occupying your mind every minute of the day. You're now eating everything you've ever wanted, completely guilt-free. The only consequence is that your clothes are starting to get a bit tight. But that's okay, it's not a big deal. You're still only a medium, and there's lots of room to move. Lots of room to get up to the bigger sizes. It's still okay. You've got self-control. You can start going to the gym tomorrow, Piggy. And you'll keep lying to yourself, even after your small round belly has turned into a much larger gut that you just can't hide anymore. And now people are starting to notice. Your family have expressed concern, and your workers are starting to joke about your growing belly. And yet you find yourself getting more and more turned on every time someone says something to you. Now at work, you'll go out on a break and grab half a dozen donuts to eat at your desk to keep you going between lunch and dinner. Your once fit body is slowly becoming buried under a layer of flab that you never want to emerge from, and your new stretch marks and tight clothing are just the motivation you need to keep going. You are now totally addicted to your new lifestyle, and you're gratifying yourself with every bite as you push past your lips, and it puts you deeper and deeper into a hole that you'll never get out of. Maybe once you've put on the first 30 pounds, you'll stop and you'll try and lose weight. Maybe you'll cut your calories and exercise a little. You might even drop a few pounds. But then the cravings will just become too much for you. And you're now so weak-willed and lazy. It's so much easier just to sit on the couch and stuff your fat face. Be honest. You love looking down and noticing your lap is disappearing under a roll of fat, and you can't explain it, but it makes you feel so desirable. Now you're spoiling yourself by overfeeding yourself, and you're happy and you're stimulated in a way you have never felt before. This is exactly what you were meant to do. The end.